Hello! Welcome back, everyone, to the Linguasphere Academy Podcast. I'm Alex, and I have to be honest with you. I've been thinking about this topic all week, like really thinking about it.
And I'm Sam, right here with you. And same here, Alex. This is one of those topics that sounds big and philosophical, but when you really break it down, it's actually very practical, very everyday.
Our topic today is change your mindset, change your life. Now, I know that sounds like something you'd see on a poster or a motivational quote online, but we're not here to give you quotes. We're here to give you real, practical, doable steps.
Because the truth is, the way you think about things, your mindset, affects everything. How you learn English, how you handle challenges, how you see yourself, how you grow.
If you believe you're bad at English, you'll act like someone who's bad at English. You'll avoid speaking. You'll give up when it's hard. You'll prove yourself right.
But if you believe you can improve, if you believe that mistakes are part of learning, that effort makes you stronger, that you're capable of growth, you'll act completely differently.
That's the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And today, we're going to explore what that means, why it matters, and how you can actually change the way you think.
This is for everyone, whether you're just starting your English journey or you've been learning for years, whether you feel stuck or you're making progress. Your mindset is the foundation.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. This is a conversation between friends. By the end, you'll have practical tools to start shifting your mindset today.
So, get comfortable. Let's start with a question. Alex, when you were learning something new, anything, not just language, what did you believe about yourself?
That's a great question. I remember learning to cook. For a long time, I believed I was just bad at it. I thought some people are natural cooks and I wasn't one of them, so I didn't try. I ordered takeout. I proved myself right.
And what changed?
I realized that belief was just an excuse. I started small. I learned one simple recipe, then another. I made mistakes, burned things, undercooked things, but I kept going. Now, I'm not a great cook, but I'm much better than I was. The only thing that changed was my belief that I could learn.
That's the perfect example. You went from, I'm bad at this, to, I can learn this. That's a mindset shift.
Exactly. And that's what we're talking about today.
So let's define these two mindsets clearly. The fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities are set in stone. You're either good at something or you're not. Effort is a sign that you're not naturally talented. Mistakes mean you're failing.
The growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities through effort, learning, and practice. Challenges are opportunities. Mistakes are lessons. Effort is the path to mastery.
Now, here's the important thing. Most of us have a mix of both. In some areas, we have a growth mindset. In others, we're fixed, and that's normal.
The goal isn't to be 100% growth mindset all the time. That's impossible. The goal is to notice when you're in a fixed mindset and gently shift toward growth.
So let's talk about what this looks like in language learning, because this is why most of you are here.
A fixed mindset learner thinks, I'm just not good at languages. I'll never sound like a native speaker. I made a mistake. I'm so stupid. This is too hard for me.
A growth mindset learner thinks, I'm not fluent yet, but I'm getting better. Every mistake teaches me something. This is hard, but hard means I'm learning. What can I try differently?
Do you hear the difference? The fixed mindset is closed. It's a wall. The growth mindset is open. It's a door.
And here's the beautiful thing. Your mindset isn't permanent. You can change it. You can train it like a muscle.
So how do we do that? How do we actually change our mindset?
Step 1. Notice your thoughts. Pay attention to the voice in your head. When you make a mistake, what does it say? When something is hard, what's your first thought?
Just noticing is powerful. Oh, there's that fixed mindset voice again. It's telling me I'm not good enough. Just by noticing, you create a little space between you and the thought.
Step 2. Challenge the thought. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is it true that I'll never learn this, or is it just hard right now?
I'm not good at English becomes I'm not good at English yet. That one word changes everything.
Yes, the power of yet. I can't do this yet. I don't understand yet. I'm not fluent yet.
Step 3, reframe the situation. Instead of seeing a mistake as failure, see it as feedback. Instead of seeing a challenge as a wall, see it as a workout for your brain.
This is hard becomes this is making me stronger. I made a mistake becomes I learned something new.
Step 4, focus on effort, not results. A fixed mindset cares about the outcome. Did I succeed? Did I look smart? A growth mindset cares about the process. Did I try? Did I learn? Did I improve?
In language learning, this is huge. Instead of thinking, I need to be fluent, think, I need to practice for 20 minutes today. The result will come from the effort.
Step 5, celebrate small wins. Every step forward matters. Learned a new word? That's a win. Understood a sentence in a podcast? That's a huge win. Had a short conversation without freezing? That's a huge win.
People with a fixed mindset ignore small progress because they're focused on the big goal, but the big goal is just many small steps added together.
Step 6, surround yourself with growth-minded people. Find friends who encourage you, who see mistakes as learning, who celebrate effort. It's easier to grow when you're not alone.
Step 7, be patient with yourself. Changing your mindset takes time. You'll have days when the fixed voice is loud. That's okay. Just notice it and gently guide yourself back to growth.
Now, let's connect this to something we've talked about before, consistency. Remember our episode on consistency versus motivation?
Absolutely. Motivation is the spark, consistency is the engine, and mindset is the fuel.
If you have a fixed mindset, you'll give up when the spark fades. You'll think, I guess I'm just not motivated anymore. But if you have a growth mindset, you'll keep going because you know that consistency is what matters.
The growth mindset says, I don't feel motivated today, but that's okay. I'll do my 5 minutes anyway. That's how I grow.
Let's talk about a learner we've followed before. Let's bring back Maya.
Oh, I love Maya. She's been with us through so many episodes.
Maya has been learning English for a while, but lately she's felt stuck. She's been telling herself, I'm just not good at speaking. I'll never be fluent.
That's the fixed mindset voice, loud and clear.
Maya decides she wants to change. She starts paying attention to her thoughts. Every time she hears, I can't, she adds, yet. I can't speak fluently yet.
She also starts focusing on effort instead of results. Instead of thinking about fluency, she thinks about her daily practice. Did I do my 15 minutes today? Yes? Good. That's a win.
She starts a small journal. Every day she writes one thing she learned or one small win. Today, I understood a whole sentence in a podcast. Today, I said good morning to my neighbor in English.
After a few weeks, something shifts. She doesn't feel as stuck. She's not fluent, that's still a long way off, but she feels like she's moving again. She feels like she can learn.
That's the power of mindset. It doesn't magically make you fluent, but it opens the door. It makes progress possible.
Now, let's talk about some specific phrases you can use to shift your mindset in the moment.
When you make a mistake, instead of, I'm so stupid, try, mistakes are how I learn. What can I learn from this?
When something is hard, instead of, this is too difficult, try, this is challenging. Challenging means I'm growing.
When you compare yourself to others, instead of, they're so much better than me, try, they were once where I am now. I can get there too.
When you feel like giving up, instead of, I'll never get this, try, I haven't mastered it yet. What can I try differently?
When you don't understand something, instead of, I'm not good at this, try, I don't understand this yet. Who can help me?
These small shifts in language change how you feel, and how you feel changes what you do.
Now let's talk about something important. Your mindset isn't just about language. It affects everything.
Your health. If you believe you'll never be fit, you won't exercise. If you believe you can improve, you'll start small and build.
Your work. If you believe you're not good enough for a promotion, you won't try. If you believe you can learn new skills, you'll grow.
Your relationships. If you believe people won't like you, you'll stay closed. If you believe connection is something you can learn, you'll reach out.
Your whole life is shaped by what you believe about yourself.
That sounds big, and it is, but the change happens in small moments, one thought at a time.
Let's go deeper. Why do we develop fixed mindsets in the first place?
A lot of it comes from how we were praised as children. If we were praised for being smart, we learned that intelligence is something you have or don't have, so we avoid challenges that might prove we're not smart.
If we were praised for effort, I love how hard you tried. We learned that effort is valuable, so we keep trying even when things are hard.
The same thing happens in school. Tests and grades can make us think that performance equals ability, but performance is just a moment in time. Ability grows.
So if you grew up with a lot of "you're so smart" messages, you might have a fixed mindset without even realizing it. And that's okay. You can change it now.
Another reason we develop fixed mindsets is fear. Fear of failure, fear of looking foolish, fear of not being good enough.
Fear makes us play small. It makes us avoid challenges. It keeps us in our comfort zone.
But here's the truth. Growth happens outside the comfort zone. If you're never uncomfortable, you're never growing.
That doesn't mean you have to do huge, scary things. Just one step outside. Just a little stretch.
Let's talk about how to make friends with failure, because in a fixed mindset, failure is the enemy. In a growth mindset, failure is the teacher.
Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall a lot. Do they think, "I'm just not a walker"? No, they get up and try again. They don't judge themselves. They just keep going.
Somewhere along the way, we lose that. We start to believe that falling means something about us, but it doesn't. It just means we're learning.
In language learning, you will make mistakes, thousands of them. That's not a sign of failure. That's a sign that you're practicing.
Every mistake is data. It tells you what you need to work on. It's not a judgment of your worth.
Let's practice reframing some common language learning fears.
Fear. I'll sound stupid.
Reframe. I'm brave for trying. Every time I speak, I get better.
Fear. People will laugh at me.
Reframe. Most people are kind, and if someone laughs, that says more about them than me.
Fear. I'll never be fluent.
Reframe. Fluency isn't a destination, it's a journey. I'm further along than I was last year.
Fear. I'm too old to learn.
Reframe. Adults learn differently, but they absolutely can learn. My life experience helps me.
These reframes aren't just positive thinking. They're based on truth. Adults do learn. Mistakes do teach. People are mostly kind.
Now let's talk about the role of patience, because mindset shifts don't happen overnight.
You might have had a fixed mindset for decades. It's not going to disappear in a week, but every time you notice it and challenge it, you weaken it.
Think of it like a path in a forest. The fixed mindset is the well-worn path. Your brain goes there automatically. The growth mindset is a new path. At first, it's hard to walk. You have to push through bushes. But every time you walk it, it gets clearer.
That's a beautiful image. The old path doesn't disappear, but the new path becomes easier to take.
So be patient with yourself. You'll have days when you fall back into fixed thinking. That's normal. Just notice it and gently guide yourself back.
Now, let's talk about community. This is so important.
When you're trying to change your mindset, it helps to be around people who already have a growth mindset.
Find a language partner who celebrates effort, not perfection. Join a community where mistakes are welcome. Follow teachers who talk about learning as a process.
The people around you shape your thinking more than you realize. If everyone around you says, "I'm just bad at languages," you'll start to believe it. If they say, "I'm learning," and that's exciting, you'll feel that too.
So choose your community wisely. And if you can't find one, create one. Be the person who encourages others. It will encourage you too.
Now, let's bring in another tool we've talked about before, visual tracking. Remember the calendar with X's?
Yes, this is perfect for mindset. Every day you practice, you put an X. That X is proof of effort. It's evidence that you're showing up.
When you make a bad day, when you feel like you're not progressing, you look at that calendar and you see all those X's and you think, "Look at all that effort. I am growing. I am showing up."
That's a growth mindset in action. You're not measuring yourself by some distant goal. You're measuring yourself by your effort.
Another tool, the yet wall. Write down all the things you can't do yet. I can't have a conversation yet. I can't understand movies yet. I can't use the present perfect correctly yet.
Then, as you learn, you move them to the I can side. It's visual proof of your growth.
I love that. It turns "I can't" from a statement of failure into a statement of potential.
Now let's talk about the biggest mindset shift of all, from I have to I get to.
This is huge. I have to study English feels like a burden. I get to study English feels like an opportunity.
I have to go to class versus I get to learn with others. I have to do my homework versus I get to practice and improve.
It's the same action, completely different feeling. And that feeling affects your motivation, your energy, your results.
Of course, some days it's hard to feel that way. That's normal, but just noticing the difference can shift something.
Let's practice with some examples.
I have to learn these irregular verbs.
I get to learn these irregular verbs. They'll help me speak more naturally.
I have to go to conversation class.
I get to meet people and practice speaking. That's actually kind of fun.
I have to study on weekends.
I get to use my weekend to invest in myself. Future me will thank me. See the difference? It's not about pretending everything is easy. It's about choosing a perspective that empowers you.
Now, let's talk about the role of self-compassion, because mindset work isn't about being positive all the time.
No, it's not. You'll have hard days. You'll have days when you feel stuck. That's part of being human.
Self-compassion means treating yourself like you would treat a good friend. If your friend said, "I'm so bad at English," what would you say?
You'd say, hey, you're learning. It takes time. Look how far you've come. You wouldn't say, yeah, you're right, you're terrible.
So why do we say that to ourselves? We need to be as kind to ourselves as we would be to others.
Self-compassion isn't letting yourself off the hook. It's giving yourself the encouragement you need to keep going.
Let's practice some self-compassion phrases.
It's okay that I made a mistake. That's how I learn.
I'm doing the best I can with what I know right now.
It's normal to struggle with new things. Everyone does.
I don't have to be perfect. I just have to keep going.
I'm proud of myself for trying.
Say these to yourself. They matter.
Now let's pull all of this together with a longer example. Let's follow Maya again, but this time through a whole week of mindset shifts.
Monday morning, Maya wakes up and thinks, I have to study English. Fixed mindset voice.
She notices the thought. She pauses. She reframes. I get to study English. I'm lucky to have this opportunity.
Monday evening, she does her 15 minutes of practice. She puts an X on her calendar.
Tuesday, she has a conversation with a language partner. She makes a mistake and immediately thinks, I'm so stupid.
She notices. She takes a breath. She says to herself, that mistake taught me something. Now I know what to practice.
Wednesday, she tries to watch a video without subtitles. She understands maybe 30%. She feels discouraged.
She almost gives up, but then she remembers. Progress, not perfection. She writes in her journal, today I understood more than last month. That's a win.
Thursday, she sees someone on social media who speaks English perfectly. She feels jealous. She thinks, I'll never be that good.
She catches herself. She reframes, they were once where I am. They practiced a lot. I can too.
Friday, she has a great conversation. She feels confident. She thinks, maybe I can do this.
She celebrates. She puts a star on her calendar next to the X.
Saturday, she rests. She doesn't practice and she doesn't feel guilty. Rest is part of learning.
Sunday, she looks at her calendar. 7 X's, 1 star. She feels proud. She's not fluent yet, but she's moving.
That's a week in the life of someone practicing mindset shifts. Not perfect, not always positive, but noticing, reframing, and keeping going.
And that's all any of us can do.
So, here's your challenge for this week. Notice your mindset voice.
Just notice. When you make a mistake, what do you think? When something is hard, what's your first thought? When you compare yourself to others, what do you tell yourself?
Don't judge it, just notice. Write it down if you want.
Then, when you notice a fixed mindset thought, try reframing it. Just once this week. Add yet. Ask, what can I learn? Focus on effort instead of outcome.
One small shift, that's all.
And if you want to go further, share your reframe in the comments. Tell us, what fixed mindset thought did you notice and how did you reframe it?
We'll read them. We'll celebrate your effort.
Remember, you are not stuck. You are not just not good at languages. You are a learner, and learners grow.
Your mindset is not fixed. You can change it. And when you change your mindset, you really can change your life.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We believe in you. We believe in your ability to grow.
We'll be back next week with another topic to help you on your journey.
Until then, be kind to yourself. Keep going. You've got this. And hey, before you go, if this episode spoke to you, if you're ready to shift your mindset, please hit that subscribe button. It's free and it means you'll never miss an episode.
Yes, please, and leave us a comment. Tell us what's one fixed mindset thought you've noticed in yourself. How are you going to reframe it this week?
We read every comment. Your honesty inspires us and helps other learners too.
Subscribe, comment, share. It helps more people find the encouragement they need.
Thanks again, everyone. Now go notice your thoughts and be kind to yourself.
Bye.